morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Outer Space by Jeremy Dover and Raumplaner. This is an Entropic Lines puzzle and I kind of should have done this when I released the Entropic Power Lines pack. Yeah, I'm looking at the different places on my screen where I've got information. So I should have released this then as a this is how the Entropic Lines pack works and this is how Entropic Lines work and everything. I did have an intro to Entropic Lines puzzle that I think I linked to. I may have forgotten. I hope I did. There's been some feedback and some people who've already completed the pack. Specific congratulations to Marty who ran through the pack incredibly quickly. So congratulations, Marty. But even though it's quite a while after the pack has been released, and the real congratulations go to Marty because I'm recording this well in advance, so ran through the pack really quick. I thought, I'm still running this for quite a few more days. So it's over a week to go. I don't know. Time. What does it mean? I thought I would throw you another Entropic Lines puzzle that the people who created the pack have given me, so that I can show you how they work in case you're feeling a little daunted about the new rule set. So you can see me do this puzzle or attempt this puzzle yourself, and then jump over and try the puzzles in the pack. The feedback I have gotten from about the pack is that the puzzles they're not gas level, but they are approachable, or at least many of them are. So you shouldn't feel too daunted about going and checking out the Entropic Power Lines pack. Anyway, on to Outer Space. We have, only the 3 rules in play. So we have normal Sudoku rules in every box, in every row, and in every column. The digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. I'll do the whispers first so I can save the entropic stuff till the end because everyone remembers the finale. That's not how it works, is it? On whisper lines, adjacent digits on whisper lines must differ by at least 5. The most obvious thing of this is you can never put a 5 on a whisper line because 5 lower than 5 is 0, not valid. 5 higher than 5 is 10, which is not valid. And the closer to the 5 you are, the more constrained you are. Then we have the big one, which is the entropic lines. On any sets of 3 digits on an entropic line, so if you were to pick any 3 digits on an entropic line, they must contain a low digit, a medium digit, and a high digit, where low is 1 to 3, medium is 4 to 6, and high is 7 to 9. That's how this puzzle works, and with that, this should be solvable, so let's give it a shot. So the first thing I notice about this puzzle is it's going to be a bit of a colouring nightmare because normally on whisper lines you colour low high and on entropic lines you colour low medium and high. So I'm going to be combining the two and that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So I do know that these are low. So what I'm probably going to need to do is to narrow down what is on whisper lines. But these are low, because if I was to pick these 3 digits, it'll be a low, a medium, and a high. And if I pick these 3 digits, it'll be a low, medium, and a high. So because the crossover here is a medium and a high, basically every 3rd digit on an entropic line must be the same. 5 must be in here. So on here, I must put 4 and 6. Okay, that's interesting. So because I must put a low, a medium, and a high. That's very cool. I must put a low, a medium, and a high on an entropic line. So this will contain 1 low, 1 medium, and 1 high. There's no other way of doing that. But I cannot put a 5 on a whisper line. So this will contain the 5 in the box. So where do I put the 4 and the 6? Because the other digit on the entropic line will be low and high. So I must put the 4 and the 6 on the whisper line. But because this whisper line, it all sees each other, the only place I can put the 4 and the 6 is at the end of the line. Because the only whisper digit you can put next to a 4 is a 9, and the only whisper digit you can put next to a 6 is a 1, which means these become 1, 9. So these digits are known, and I can pull the same trick in here. 5 must go on this line, which means these are 4, 6, and these are 1, 9. Which means on here, I've got the 2, 8, 3, 7. That's kind of cool. Can I do more with it? Well, it means I can't put 5 on here. But I don't know which of these... Those are the same of low, medium, high. Those are the same, and those are the same. Those are the same high, low. Those are the same high, low. Those are the same high, low. 5 must go in one of those two. So while I must have a 5 here and a 5 here, 5 must be in those because there's nowhere else in this row I can put a 5. 5 must be in one of those two for the box. 5 must be in one of those two for the box because 5 had to go down here. In this box, the only place I can put 5 is there. And these 5s knock 5 out of there. And I can't put 5 in those because you can't put 5 on a whisper line. 5 is right in the middle of the grid. You normally just... I've said this before. It just happens a lot. Because 5 has to go on here, which knocks it out of there. And I can't put 5 on a whisper line. So that is a 5. Which knocks 5 out of those. 4 and 6 can't go there. I can't put 4 and 6 on any of those. Because if I put 4 or 6 here, both of those would be the same. 4 here, same. 4, same. So 4 and 6 can't go on those. So I have to put 4 and 6 in there. So that means 4 and 6 is up here. But I can put 4 or 6 there, I think. There's probably an entropic line trick beyond this that I have not seen. One of these has to be 4 or 6. Because I can hide a 4, 6 in here. I can't put 4 or 6 in any of those because, again, the 1 or the 9, it would see force 2 of them into the box. I can put a 4, 6 into there with the 5, but I must put 1 into one of those. Now, if I put it there, it would have to be... One of these has to be... It can't be a 6, because if it was a 6, it would force one of those to be a 1, and it can't be. One of those is a 4. Is that right? I can't put a 4, 6 in any of those. I can't put a 6 in there. So I can't put a 6 here. I can't put a 6 into any of those spots. So this is a 5, 6 pair. This is a 4. This is a 1. Sorry, 9. This is a 1. This is a 6. Hasn't used the entropic line trick yet. Because I've still got 2, 3, 7, 8 free for this. And the 1 and the 9 don't restrict this much at all. So 9 is here or both of those, and that can't be a 4. If this is a 4, that would have to be a 9, and it doesn't work. That is a 4, that is a 9. This is not a 4. Now I need to put 4 and 9 up here. Well, I can't put 4 there. So 4 is on this entropic line. So if 4 is in one of these middle spots, I can't put a 5 or a 6 on this line. Because if I did, I'd have nowhere to put the 4, because the only strata, I suppose, is strata is the word I've been using, because you've got 3 layers. The only strata that I could repeat on this line is the one that goes in here, and 4 has to go in here. So I cannot put a 4, a 5, or a 6 on this line. And I need to put a 6 in here. This is a 6. So this is a 1, which puts a 1 in one of those two. Which makes sense, because no, it didn't have to be the case. But that's kind of cool. The trick to this is definitely 4s, 5s, and 6s. Because I've got the places of 4s, 5s, and 6s. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4. That is 4, 5, and 6. And that's definitely not the 5. That's not the 6. So I've got the medium strata. I use green. I've got the medium strata on this. I actually think I want to start colouring the stratas when I've got them. So medium, 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 medium. High, high. Actually, I've also got medium and medium. Low, low. These are all medium. So these are all high or low. Cannot contain 4, 5, or 6 at all. This is 4 or 6, so this is 1 or 9. That gives me a 1, 9 pair in the column. There is a lot going on here. So I know that this, yeah, I mean, this is kind of just proven this, but I do need, yeah, because I can't put another medium in, because the mediums are here and here. How do I break into 2s, 3s, 7s, and 8s? That's what I'm not sure about. So there's 5 in one of those. How do I break into 2, 3, 7s, and 8s? So I need to put a 2 or a 3 in here, along with the 7, 8, or 9. This is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. So these are 2, 3, 7, 8. But that there is a 1, a 2, or a 3. So that is low. So this is high. So this is low. So this is high. So this is low. So why have I forgotten my whisper colouring? Hang on, that doesn't work. That's correct. Hang on. I've broken this puzzle already. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. Okay, what have I done wrong? They're high, and that's low. No, that is correct. I obviously went awry with my colouring. So these are 7, 8. This is, of course, low, and this is high. So this is... Why had I completely forgotten my colouring? What happened to my brain? I wish I could tell you what was happening in my brain. So I know I have to put a low down here. So this is medium and high. So this is medium and low. Not only is this medium and high, this is a 4-9 pair. So this is 7-8. I'm actually going to get rid of the colouring on that now that I know. And this is 2-3-5, and this is a 2 or a 3. So I'm actually going to get rid of the colouring on that as well. So if this is a 7, this has to be a 2. Which would make... One of these has to be a 7. So this has to be a 2. So this is a 3 and this is an 8. There's no 2 in here. That is a 3-5 pair, which means that's a 2. There's no 2 in there. This is a 7-8, and because one of those has to be a 3, that's the 8 and that's the 7. That's the 8. That's the 7. These are 2, 7, and 5. Now, I need to put a low onto one of these and a... No, these are both low because these are the same. And they can't be what's there. And there's a low up there. These are both high. One of those has to be a 1. Now, medium colouring on a whisper line doesn't help me much. Now, remember, this is low. I'm kind of having to do this weird adaptation. So this is a substitute high. Now, this is a quad. This cannot be high. So it's medium or low. So this is medium or low. So one of those two is high, one of those two is high. So this is 8, 9. This is 7, 9. Neither of those can be 9. That's an 8, that's a 7, because I've got a 1, 9 pair in the column. And now that can't be the high digit. This is the 9. This is the low digit and is a 2 or a 3. This is a 2 or a 3 because I've got the 1, 9, 4, 6 and all the other digits. That is low, which means this is medium or high. No, it can't be medium. This is high. This is low because it can't be medium. This is high because it can't be medium. This is low and becomes the 1, which means this is the 6. There's no 6 here. This is a 4-5 pair. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 7, 8, 9. This is 2 or 3. 9 must be in here. So this becomes the 1. So this becomes the 6. This becomes the 4. And this becomes the 9. So that's high. These are medium, which I should have colored earlier. That is low. Now, I can't use a medium in here, so I can immediately jump to high and low. So this is 7 or 8, and this is 2 or 3. This is clever. This is very, very clever. I now need to put a 1 in one of those two. This is 1 or 3. That still seems to be 1, 2, or 3. This is 4, 6 with either of the 7 or 8 I don't use here. And this is 5 with the 2 digits I don't use there. The colouring is messing with me a little. That 1 makes that a 3 and that a 1. The colouring is definitely messing with me a little. This is 1, 2, 3. So on here, I need to put a 2 or a 3. Yeah, that matches the box as well. If it's a 3, it's down there. If it's a 2, it's anywhere. Okay, so where do I look? This sees a 1 or a 2 and has to be low. That's a 3. That's a 1. That is not the 1. Now, can I force... Don't seem to be able to. So this could be... If this is 4, this is 9. But that is possible. But it can't be 5 or 6. And it can't... 7 or 9. Okay. There'll be something that jumps me over to this side. So these are the same strata. So they're not high. They are either low or medium. If they're low, they are 2, 3. And if they're medium, and without being 3 there, so it would be 2, 3. And if they're medium, they are 5, 6. They can't be high because if I was to put 2 high in here, I would have 4 highs in the row. So I have to put a high in here, and it's not a 9. So there is a 7 or an 8 in here. But I have to put a 6 in here. But I could hide the 6 in the middle. So I could go 2, 6, 3. Is it this? But wrapping my head around how this is going to work is very strange. So what do I have left in this row? 2, 4. I'm not going to put 5 in. 7, 9. Now, I can't put 4. Actually, I can put 4 there because 4, 9, I could put 9 in both of those spots. 4, 9. Oh, that's... Now, that can't be a 2. Okay, I am missing something. Hang on, I've got to put a 9 on here. And I've got to put a 4 on here. I have to put a 4 and a 9 on here. So if I go 4, 9, so there must be a 4 and a 9 on here. That must happen. But it still could go anywhere unless I can disprove that as a 9. 4, 9. So what is this? One, 2, 3, can't be 4, 5, 6, 7. This is also 2, 5, 7. I'm stuck. Okay. This is also low or mid. So this is 2, 3, 4, or 6. So I've got to put a high in here. This is low or mid. So it's 1, 2, 4, 5. 4, 9 have to go in there. 5, 7. Row 2, maybe. This can't be low. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 9. So this is medium or high. So this, yeah, this is the same. I could see that it's medium or high. I don't think it's Sudoku. I mean, one goes in one of those two. So one is either on that entropic line or that entropic line. If it goes here, then it runs out. If it goes here, then that's a 2 or a 3. That can't be a 7, okay. Because if that was a 7, then... No, wait. Yeah, if that was a 7, then I couldn't put a 3 on that line. Okay, does that help me at all? That can be a 7 because I can put a 2 there. Hang on, this is low or medium. I've got to put 2 high over here. I need to put 7 and 8 over there. But that's not restricted. I'm doing it again. I'm not having a good run of it. 4, 6 with 7, 8 in there. So what can this be? It can't be 1, 2, or 3. It can't be 4. It can be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's... I mean, actually, is that the way to look at this? Out of these 3 cells, one needs to be low, one needs to be medium, and one needs to be high. So one of these 2 cells is high. And neither of them are 9. So I need to put a 9 on this line. But any of those spots can take a 9. So... and I know I need to put a 9 on here. So this and this are the same. This and this... hang on. This and this are the same. So if this is 2, this is 3. This can't be 7, because if this is 7, this is 8, and that would have no value. This is not 7. If this is 5, this is 6. So these are either low and mid. These are either low and mid. That has to be high. So this is a 7 or an 8. And these are low and mid, offsetting those. So high is either there or there. Those are the same. They could either both be 2s, they could both be 5s, or they could both be 7s. I need to get... so if this is high, this is low or mid. Now, if this is 5... hang on, if this is 5, what's that going to be? These would both have to be 5, because I've got 4s and 6s in the box. These are the same polarity. 5 doesn't work. That's a 2. This is low. I've now got 2 lows in the box. They can't be low, so they're not 3 or 2. This is a 5-6 pair. This is now low, which is 2, 3. I've got all the lows in the box. That's not low either. So this is now 5, 7, or 8. This is a 3. This is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 2. This is a 3. This is a 2. This is now 2, 7, 8 at the top of the box. That was tricky. That right there was hard for me to see. This is a low. So this is a 1 or a 3. I need to put another low in here. I need to put a 1 or a 3 in here. This is low, and this is 1, 3. That's a 1, 3 pair. Now, this is now 2, 4, 9. There's no 7 in there. 2, 4, 9. And this is 7 or 8, which makes it high. So 249. Until I restrict that, though, I'm not sure what it does for me. This is not 3 anymore. These are 2, 4, and 6. That's not 2. So that is actually mid. So I have a low in there. But this is a high. This is a medium. This is a low. Because of the thing that I mentioned earlier, where this has one of each, this has one of each, so this has to have one of each. That right there is the 2. That's a 2 up there. That's a 7-8 pair. This 3 is looking over, of course, making that 5 and that 3. This 5 is medium, the 3 is low. The 5 looks back, making that 4 and 5. This is not 5. This is 4, 6, or 9. Whoa. Now, neither of those can be low. So this is low and has to be 1. So this is low and has to be 2. So this is not 2. This makes this 3 and this 1. 3 is now right there in the box by Sudoku. I've got 4 3s looking into the box. This is not 2 anymore. This is a 4-9 pair. This is 2. Okay, now, if this is 4, can that still be 9? 4, 9, 6, I think so? Nothing is jumping out at me saying no. Something will, I'm sure. I am going to get boogeymaned by that at some point in the future. So, boy, this is clever. So this is actually, no, I've got it. This is high. 7 and 8 is high. These are both high. So this is medium, which means this is not 9. So this is high, and this is medium. So this is 4, 5, and 6. This is 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding me? So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. I can't use 1, 2, 3. I can't use 4. I can't put 5 on a whisper line. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, what Sudoku have I missed? I've obviously missed some important Sudoku here somewhere. Or some whisper logic or something. 1, 2 allows for either 7 or 8. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. That actually, I could have got that without using Sudoku by just using whisper logic. Now, 2, this has to be high. This has to go back down. This can't be 9. This is 4. This is 9. So this is 9. Whisper logic. These are both high. The 9, the 4 makes this 6. This is now 5, which makes this 6 and this 5. This is not 6. This is not 9 or 5. This is not 9. 7, 8 pair. I've got too many digits? Maybe not. How is this still holding on? This is not 6. This is 4 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 4, 5, and 9. But that can't be 9. So this is medium. So this is high. This is, yeah, I got this 9 ages ago. This is medium. So this is 6. This is 5. This is 6. This is 4. These are not 4. So this is 9. This is 5. This is 4. 9 is high. 5 is medium. The 4 looks over, making that 9 and that 4. The 4 is medium. The 9 is high. This is 7 or 8. So this becomes the 9. So this becomes the 8. This now has to be, it's got to be the medium 4. All that's missing from the row. So this becomes the medium 6. This is not 4 or 6. This has to be the 7, which is high. Making this 5 and this 7. This becomes medium. I've probably not done this very efficiently, but you know what? I've had fun doing it. This now has to be a high 8, which is what's missing from the column. This is a medium 5, which is what's missing from the box. This becomes a 7. This becomes an 8. This becomes a 7. This becomes an 8. This becomes a 7. This becomes an 8. This becomes a 7. And that seems to be Outer Space. That was good fun. The break-in trick down here with the 5s and the whisper lines placing the 4 6s, and then this row, like realizing what this did with this line, that was really cool. Yeah. I don't know if this puzzle was designed to be harder than the stuff in the Entropic Power Lines pack, but yeah, how long did that take me? 40 minutes? That's a good length medium puzzle. So I would call that sort of a tricky 3. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, really cool. Thank you, Jeremy Dover. Thank you, Raumplaner. That was good fun. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And yeah, check out the puzzle pack. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff in there. I've only tried a couple of the puzzles myself, as I said. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much. Good luck with your solving.